It all started on July 1st, 2011. When Joe Anybody was actually driving back from another protest and happened to, see a small group of protesters and organizers.
We're out here talking about the unethical business practices of the Papa Murphys over here. Mistreating employees, underpaying them, abusive language, especially to racial and sexist.
That worked at Papa Murphys right here on 15th and Fremont.
Okay.
I was fired after my sister told the district manager that she was going to go to Bully.
And I mean, lies have been thrown around. At unemployment hearings, many people have been unfairly denied. People have been illegally fired, rehired, then fired again illegally. It's kind of a joke after a while. This management has had their run. They've had their chance. People have complained before. It's fallen on deaf ears.
So now you're out on the street.
And so now we're out here hoping that people will help us out and people will support us. Maybe we could just force the ownership to take a stand and really take some responsibility in the situation.
Employees which have advised us that there are unfair employment practices going on at this location here on 15th and Fremont, and we are here reporting and doing a little investigating and covering the protest and the movement.
What about the demonstration?
With JoeAnybody.com.
Oh, Joe Anybody. Oh, you're Joe Anybody.
Yeah.
We've never actually met.
I'm one of the.
You're one of the people who videotapes for it. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool. We would use racial slurs, racial jokes, sexually harassing the female employees that work here, introducing to new employees the assistant manager as the store slut. Just wanted to check.
Papa Murphy discriminates. Don't take, don't bait. Papa Murphy discriminates. Don't take, don't bait. Papa Murphy discriminates.
We wanted to thank everybody for coming out here, and our plan for the future is in 3 weeks. If they haven't contacted us, we want to do all 3 stores. Since we did it 3 weeks ago, we want to be consistent with the 3 weeks and get all 3 stores on Fremont, the 71st, 41st, and this one. So we'll keep you guys updated with Facebook and everything like that. And we just wanted to thank you guys all for coming out and helping us with this.
Local T here reporting with JoeAnybody.com. You're on the scene of the Papa Murphy's Pizza Protest.
Meeting yesterday between a lady from corporate, the owner of the store, and the 2 individuals who are the primary complainants.
Okay.
And it basically got nowhere with the entire interaction.
And out of 20 agreements that you guys had, they only did 3?
Out of 22, they wanted us to pick 3.
So who was at the table? Like the district manager, the general manager?
It was the owner.
The owner?
A woman from corporate. I guess she's the head of HR.
Okay.
And there was 2 primary complainants.
Do you think, like I said, they'd be scared that the ACLU would get involved or they'd get investigated for this stuff? Because that's pretty serious accusations.
Papa Murphy discriminates. Don't take, don't bait. Shame on you! Shame on you!
Matt Maloney is full of baloney!
Civil rights are under attack, and what do we do? Stand up!
For JoeAnybody.com, we are on the scene of the Papa Murphy's Pizza Protest number 4. We are hoping to take it to all 3 locations, which are owned by the same individual. My job's with justice.
He just has a newborn child, his wife just lost her job, like all these excuses. I was like, okay.
He's not a victim exactly, but it's more the owners that are setting these bad examples.
Wow. That's what the guy, the guy is doing.
They're calling the police on us for any little thing, trying to arrest anybody involved. It's just, again, intimidation. They're trying to intimidate us. We're gonna roll, we're gonna roll, we're gonna roll the union on.
We know the workers. We know the workers.
Fucking teenagers?
Yes, teenagers. We're staying here to protest.
That sort of language is fucked up.
Go eat a pizza.
Don't die. And he's the one.
I am recording, so just so you know.
movement educates other youth about their rights in the workplace and what they should expect from employers.
Because they're racist, yes!
Well, that's not good. It's not good. It's not good, is it?
They need to take some kind of responsibility for the kind of discrimination that they're showing in their workplace, because no one should have to deal with that anywhere, especially in places where they are serving a business in order to bring them greater profit.
Just in support of fellow workers at Papa Murphy's. I've been out here for a few weeks doing what little I can, which is just stand out here and talk to people.
Use your voice, use your body.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the issue? The issue is the volume of that fucking thing in my ear!
We are doing this because many employees, including myself, have experienced racism and sexism and homophobic comments from the management, which they moved here to 71st.
How's your hearing? It's better than yours, apparently!
Texas, so take your pizza and go fucking eat it.
I would like you to read your own propaganda. The Papa Murphy's on 15th and
in their office, Raza Inc., which owns these three Papa John's.
So Raza Inc.
It's right next door. It's the next door down.
I'm biracial, and this manager, Rick App, on many occasions would try to get me, and he asked me to say the N-word and the cracker, because he said, oh, you can say both, you're white and black.
No, you didn't.
If we found out your company was doing it, we'd be there at your company, right in front of your company.
When workers' rights are under attack,
What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
Is about, you know, one big union.
Get out of here, you're bourgeois. Huh? You're bourgeois.
I'm bourgeois? What,
yeah.
What else did you call me?
I didn't. What do you want to hear it again for, huh?
Yeah, well.
You don't give a shit about anything, do you?
I give a shit about my dinner, and that's why I'm here trying to get my dinner.
Go home.
Put my kid in the car, and I gotta get yelled at by 8 people in front of
you said you don't give a shit.
I bought a fucking pizza.
You said that you don't give a shit, and you laughed about racist, sexist, and anti-gay practices in this business.
And it's so funny.
I get the idea.
The manager who calling workers. 2 police officers just showed up. And you missed the security guard coming out here telling us that we had to leave and we weren't allowed to be here. Yeah, he told us he came out here and he said we weren't allowed to be here, and I just laughed at him. I was like, are you serious? We're not allowed to be here? I have heard some things from the employees, and there are some people at this store particularly are happy that we're out here because they're not happy about the switch in management.
I don't think it's their job to run interference between you and the pizza place and try to run any interference. Their job is to enforce the law.
Yes, I don't know if you got before her little drawings that she put up on the window.
But I'll wander down there.
We organize and show solidarity with our fellow workers.
Telling you it ain't going nowhere. Wherever you're going to put that, you're going to have problems. I will sue you. You cannot display.
If you go to joananybody.com, you can film in public.
Matt Maloney supports Rick App, racist comments, racial jokes, using the N-word towards African American employees, sexually harassing female workers. I just want them to take responsibility, really. That's all I'm asking for, to take responsibility and to make a change in the way that they manage their place.
Racist, sexist, anti-gay, Papa Murphy's, you must pay. Racist, sexist, anti-gay, Papa Murphy's, you must pay.
You're harassed by a bunch of shit.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
You love working here, huh? That's what you told me when I was working here, huh? That's why you were trying to leave. Susan makes more than you, Susan. Why were you trying to leave and go to Babies Are Arrested? No. She doesn't. Okay. I never left. You told me that you hate working here when I worked here.
Let's not get on the line.
It's a job. I'm getting paid. Okay, sure. Okay. I'll get a job. That's why you have a job, and she's gonna complain. Okay, then why are you still here? You're a puppet. You're their puppet. You're the only black person here. Why are you can't register. You're a puppet. You're a puppet, Amber. You're a puppet. You're a puppet.
We'll be back, Rick. 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 We'll be back.
On February 20th, we contacted one of the twin sisters, Denise Mofidi. She stated that as of now they have reached an out-of-court settlement in the amount of $30,000. And due to bully mediation, the employer, Rousey Inc., is now required by bully to provide mandated training to their employees and has to send at least one of their managers to bully classes yearly. Justice has been done.